Hey there, and welcome. Ever just look up at the night sky and wonder, wow, where are we in all of that? Well, guess what? Today, we're going on an awesome journey to find out.
So think of this as our mission, right? We're going to take a tour of our cosmic neighborhood, the solar system. And then we'll zoom right in on our home, planet Earth, to see what makes it so special. Are you ready for launch? All right, let's do this. Okay, first things first. Let's start with the big picture. We're going to zoom way, way out and check out the whole solar system all at once. So what exactly is the solar system? In Arabic, you might know it as an-nitham ash-shamsi. It's actually pretty simple when you break it down. You've got one star, that's our sun, and then you have 8 planets that are always traveling around it. That special path they take is called an orbit, and the movement itself is tadur. You can kind of think of the sun as the big boss in the middle, holding everything together. And here they are, our whole cosmic family, all lined up. Starting right next to the sun and moving outwards, we've got Mercury, Venus, our home Earth, then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and way, way out there is Neptune. That is quite a lineup, isn't it? Okay, so you might be thinking, with 8 planets all zipping around, why don't they just crash into each other? And you know what? That's a really, really good question. Well, the answer is actually pretty cool and simple. Each planet sticks to its own special path. And that path, remember, is called an orbit, or in Arabic, madar. It's kind of like a giant racetrack in space where every single planet has its own lane. They just stay in their lane, which keeps everyone safe and sound as they go around the sun. Now, what's really interesting is that we can split these 8 planets into 2 groups. First up, you've got the inner planets, or kواكب الداخلية. That's Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These are the smaller guys, and they're all rocky. Then you have the giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. We call them the outer planets, or kواكب الخارجية. And these are massive planets made mostly of gas, totally different. Okay, that was a great look at the whole neighborhood. But now let's zoom in a little closer, right onto our home, planet Earth, because it has a special move that it does every single day. So get this, our planet is always spinning, just like a toy top. This spin has a special name, rotation, or دوران الأرض, and it's spinning on an imaginary line that goes right through the middle, from top to bottom. Scientists call that line an axis, or محور. Now, one full spin takes exactly 24 hours. And sound familiar? That's why one day is 24 hours long. But here's a super important secret. Earth doesn't spin perfectly straight up and down. Nope, its axis is actually tilted. It's kind of leaning over to one side. Now you might think, so what, a little tilt? But trust me, this little tilt is a huge deal. It changes everything. So what's the number one thing this daily spin does for us? It gives us day and night. It's that simple. As Earth spins, one side faces the sun. That's daytime for us. Then, as it keeps spinning, that same spot turns away from the sun and into the dark, and that's nighttime. It just goes round and round every 24 hours. And you can totally see this for yourself. Just look at your shadow, your zil. Ever notice how it changes during the day? In the morning, when the sun is rising, your shadow is super long. Then, around noon, when the sun is right above you, poof, your shadow is tiny, the shortest it'll be all day. And then, as the sun starts to set, your shadow gets all long and stretched out again. That's the Earth spinning. Right, so that's the daily spin. Now let's zoom back out. Because Earth isn't just spinning in one spot. It's also on another, much bigger journey. Its trip all the way around the sun that takes an entire year. This big, long journey is called Earth's revolution, or دورة الأرض. This is its full orbit, that whole big lap around the sun. And how long does it take? It takes 365.25 days, which is, you guessed it, one full year. And this is where things get really cool, because this is how we get the seasons: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. So what causes them? It's actually a recipe with 2 main ingredients. It's Earth's revolution around the sun, plus that tilted axis we talked about. You need both of them working together. Let's break it down. When our part of the Earth is tilted towards the sun, like around June, the sunlight hits us more directly. Think of it like a flashlight shining straight at you. It's stronger, and that's what makes it summer. But when we're tilted away from the sun, around December, that sunlight hits us at an angle. It's more spread out and weaker. That's winter. And what about spring and autumn? Well, that's when we're in the middle, not really tilted towards or away. That's why the weather is usually milder.
Okay, you've been an amazing space explorer so far. So how about a quick quiz? Let's check what we've learned on our mission. No pressure, this is just for fun. Let's see what you've got.
All right, question number 1. Which of these is a result of Earth's rotation on its axis? Is it A, the 4 seasons, B, the succession of night and day, or C, a solar eclipse? Think about that daily spin.
And the answer is B, the succession of night and day. Absolutely. That daily rotation is what gives us daytime and nighttime. Great job. Remember, the seasons come from the revolution and the tilt. Okay, here's the next one. The length of a shadow is shortest at A, sunrise, B, noon, or C, sunset. Remember when we talked about your shadow, your dhulik? Yes, the answer is B, at noon. That's because the sun is at its highest point in the sky, right over your head. So it makes the tiniest little shadow. Perfect. Awesome work on that quiz. So before we wrap up our mission, let's do a quick summary of our biggest discoveries today. Okay, let's lock in these key points. Point 1, the solar system is one sun plus 8 planets in orbit. Got it? Point 2, Earth's rotation, that daily spin causes day and night. Easy. And point 3, Earth's revolution, the yearly trip, plus its tilt gives us the 4 seasons. And that's the whole story. And just like that, our mission is complete. You did such an amazing job today. Seriously, you now know so much more about the Earth and our solar system. The most important thing is to keep going, because learning is really fun. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me.